Konkan University. Uh, when we're talking about global oriented and language ability, of course, we want to know how is it and what kind of experience from our speaker here. You know what? When I falling down about his background, so he special guy and lot of experience such as IELTS speaking examiner in the South Kalimantan. And absolutely, he good in the some multilingual here, such as Germany or Dutch, and of course English, and absolutely a little bit about Chinese, isn't it? Right?
Yeah, a little bit
Yeah.
Chinese.
So that is very interesting because EID Corner episode 5 talking about our daily activity, how we create our atmosphere like a global oriented here. And let's start our session today in the speaking. And please, could you please share your slide?
All right.
Anyway, uh, when we're talking about global oriented, can you uh, give me more detail? What kind is it we talking about?
Okay, so here in this session,
Yeah.
I'm going to be talking all of the things related to global oriented and language ability. How can language ability is related to the global oriented as well?
Wow,
So,
great. Okay, Mr. Sam. So, time is yours for sharing your knowledge here.
all right, thank you very much, Mr. Hafiz, for this opportunity and also IAD. Today, on this nice occasion, I'm Syamsun Jaya. Will be sharing with you about global-oriented and language ability. First of all, this session is divided into two sessions. The first one is talk and sharing session with me. And then the second one is Q&A and Kahoot games.
Wow, so
So
great.
yeah, later on, like the one who can, like get
The
maybe
first
like 12
12.
correct answers
Uh-huh.
will get the
Oh, this prize.
yeah, we'll get this prize. That's
Wow,
right.
interesting.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so without further ado, let's turn to the activity. The first activity is clue and guess game. Sorry. So this game, of course, is aimed to build your communication. So let's start this game. I would like to give you an instruction. The one whom I will chat later on will give the clue of the word that I will chat the person.
Okay.
And then the ones who attend this meeting will guess what it is.
Okay,
Okay, for example,
sure.
I will type food to
Yeah.
P5, and then P5 will explain to everyone, oh, something that we eat every day,
Yeah.
like pizza. And then if someone can answer food, it
Yeah, it
means
means
FIFA can actually have good communication skills like that.
yeah.
Okay, so now let's get started.
Let's start it.
Okay,
Let's
I will
go.
chat. Probably I will choose the person here.
Guys, if you get some message from Mr. Syamsun Jaya, you can like open your camera and then try to
Okay.
get clue, make a guess.
Okay.
Give a clue here, because we want to play like a C and G, clue and guess, something like that.
Okay, so I have already chatted a person.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
So
It's Sandy.
guys, Mr. Sandy, please open your camera and then make some guess or make some clue
So please
to
make
the audience. Yeah.
make some clues or give the clues to everyone here, so everyone can guess what it is.
Okay.
Okay, let's start.
Go ahead.
Hello.
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 Yeah, we hear you. Okay.
Hello. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Your voice clearly.
Yes. Actually, I like the games of clue and guess. I think I should need example of the game.
Oh,
I would like to
example.
learn the example. For example, please show me the example.
Oh,
How?
okay. Oh, okay. So, wait a minute. All right. So, I will chat Miss Sandy later on a word, and then you need to give clues to everyone because everyone doesn't know what word
What word you
it
get?
is, right?
Yeah.
So later on, you need to give clues to them. So that, for example, I chat you food,
Yeah,
and
food.
then you need to give clues like something that we eat every day, like
Yeah.
pizza, until everyone on this
Answer
platform answers. Yeah.
the word. Something like,
Yes.
oh, I know the
Uh-huh.
food. Isn't it? Something like that.
Okay.
Okay. Get it or not?
I got it.
Okay. So
Okay, go
now
ahead.
you've got the word right that I have already chatted you.
Yes.
Okay. Now you can start.
Yes. Actually, previously you mentioned about the food every day we have, right?
Uh.
So I guessed is that rice and curry in my mind.
But yeah, is it good? But we already send you some word. You
Uh-huh.
must open the.
Can you open
inbox.
the chat? Yeah,
Open
the
the
box
chat.
that I have already chatted you privately, and then you will see the word that I chatted you, right?
Oh, I saw is that skills, skills.
Yes, but you cannot say skills,
You
right?
cannot say skills.
Yeah, you just need
Yeah.
to give clues to everyone. Okay, probably I will give chance to Mr. Alvaro here. Okay, so I will chat. Where is Mr. Alvaro? Is there any Mr. Alvaro here? Oh, this one. Okay, so Mr. Alvaro, please be ready. I will chat you a word. This is the word. Okay, so now could you please give the clues to everyone so
Yeah.
everyone can guess? Okay.
What is it? This one talking about what is it, Mr. FRO? Could you please give us some clues, please?
What is like ASEAN GMS, active recruitment.
Oh, is it easy peasy, right?
What is
Okay.
it?
Yes, and then maybe all the people here get it.
Who's can answer the question? Raise your hand and open the camera.
Open your camera, not open your heart.
Yeah. Mr. Apple said that is it look like
Hello.
ASEAN GMS and
Yes,
okay,
active recruitment, and then maybe.
Mr. Ardias.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Ardias.
Excuse me, Mr. Sam.
Yes. Could you please open your camera? Okay, and then answer the question.
Yes, what is it?
I think it's a scholarship.
Yes,
Yeah,
very good. Okay.
good.
It means
Okay.
Mr. Alvaro has a good
Good
communication
communicate.
because you can guess what it is. All right.
Okay.
So now again, I will chat privately to
Mr.
Miss,
Ardias.
I think Miss Ceria.
Miss Ceria, okay.
Okay, Miss Ceria, are you there?
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
I'm
Okay, so
here.
now I want to give you this word. And now you need to
What?
give clues to everyone. You
Yes.
can check the
message,
the message.
inbox chat. Yeah. Okay.
Where?
Could you please give us some clue or guess from this word, please, Miss?
Okay. It can be a traditional or modern. And it usually what people do, and will be different in different area, maybe different because of the age, different because of the provincial, different.
How is it? Who can answer this question, please?
Okay. Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, who?
They can it can be described by its clothes,
Okay.
its language.
Mhm.
If you guys can answer this question, raise your hand and open your mic and open your video.
Hello.
Oh,
Okay.
hello.
Yeah.
Can I guess?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, I think it's a culture because we can
Yeah,
expand
you
it.
can.
Wow,
Okay,
isn't it
then, yes,
It's
culture?
a culture.
that's true.
Wow.
Okay, so now
you
this is
can
the last person. Okay, probably this one is who again? Miss, is it Lin Mao?
Yeah, Lin Mao
Is the
Li.
person here? Hello.
Hello, Lin Mao Li.
Mhm.
I think from Myanmar or China.
Is there any Lin Mao Li here?
Hello?
Lin Mao.
Hello.
Okay, Lin Mao Li. Okay.
Okay, hello.
Yeah, hello.
So now I will chat you the word. Okay, now you can give the clues to
Yeah.
everyone here.
You can give the clues to everyone related with this word. Please open your chat. We have that word, and please give us some clue and guess. How is it?
Sorry. I don't
Oh, you
think
cannot.
about it.
Oh, maybe we change the word.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, this is the word. Maybe it's quite easy. Let's say. Okay.
How about this one?
What about
Mr.
this
Lin
one?
Mao Li. How about this one?
Sorry. I don't think.
Oh, I think you mean you cannot do this activity, or?
I
Idea.
just come in and I have no idea.
Oh, okay. I will
it's
switch the
okay.
person. Maybe Mr. Diaz here.
Mr. Diaz.
Okay, Mr. Diaz, are you ready?
Yes, mister.
All right. So now I will give you the words here, and you need to give the clues to everyone. Okay.
It's quite difficult, mister, I think.
Okay.
That's the challenge. Yes.
Yeah, this one is kind of
The last one.
This one, the last one.
It's something that related to your knowledge or your
Wow.
IQ or something.
IQ. How? What is that? What?
Your knowledge.
Okay. Actually, I get it, but I don't. Guys, please. I can
Yes.
answer.
Anyone here in this room?
Yes, anyone can answer this. Another clue, please, Mr. Ardias.
Maybe.
Mr. Ardias said that this one talking about IQ and knowledge.
Yes.
And maybe, oh, isn't it? Yeah. I hear someone say that. I think that.
Alvaro.
Okay.
Okay.
Please, Mr. Alvaro, what is
Can
that?
I have like a two word?
Okay, let's try the first word.
Intelligent or smart.
Isn't it?
Intelligent.
Okay.
Yeah. Great. Give
Okay.
us. Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
actually,
Talented.
yeah, Miss Jadia said that which word
Oh,
or which
which
letter,
word?
but it's already guessed.
I, from the I. Okay.
Okay, so actually, this game is for you to simplify the word so that people can understand easily, and that's the power of communication, right?
Yeah.
So now, let's start with this one. I have already given you, but this one have already been guessed. Now let's turn to the first session, talk and sharing session. It's all about global oriented and language ability. Maybe anyone here knows what global oriented is? Anybody knows?
Anybody knows about global oriented?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. If you know, could you please raise your hand and answer what is it global oriented? In my opinion, when we're talking about global, it's talking about the world.
Yeah.
Is it a kind of about we want to know what happened in the world, right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
So anybody wants to give any additional information? Okay.
Oh, okay. Alvaro again. Okay.
What is
Go
that?
ahead.
I'm so very excited for class today.
Mhm.
So I think so many oriented in the global now, but I want to share the issues maybe not just in my country, Indonesia, but in the world. It's like the war. With a war in like the Palestine and Israel. Maybe this is not just a war about the country only, but this is about the religion or anything, culture.
Genocide.
Yes. Sometimes in the global forum, many like the minister come to the like the forum to say about the stop the war and violence. I think this is the one of the global oriented.
Okay.
All right. So what is it? Okay, so let's find out what is global oriented. So it's actually having an interest or focus on global matters or global issues, you know, like um, what Mr. Alvaro said
What
is
happened in the
actually
world or
correct.
something
Yeah,
like
that's really
that.
true. Like
Yes.
the new information or news around the world, right?
Yes.
So if you have that awareness, it means you have global oriented. But what is the difference between global mindset? Do you know?
In my opinion, when we're talking about global mindset, it's mean we try to like think, oh, K-pop is very good. It's kind of example. We already know about their culture. It's mean we already open-minded is kind of example for global mindset, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's really true. Basically, global mindset is broader than global oriented. So global oriented is inside the global mindset. So basically, global mindset is more than awareness of global issues, but it's the ability to understand and appreciate cultural and international differences. For example, we are here in Thailand, and then we need to understand and appreciate the cultures in
culture
Thailand
here,
as well,
yeah.
right? And adapt one's thinking to consider multiple perspectives. So people here like Pifa is from Thailand and I'm from Indonesia. So I think we have different ways of thinking. And
Yeah.
that's why I should appreciate what Pifa means and the same way, right? So
Correct.
now, global mindset also is being able to interact effectively with people from different cultures and navigate in global environment. So this is the purpose of conducting this event as well, so that you need to have a global mindset or global oriented. So is it merely we need to experience going abroad or not? So basically not. If you have the awareness of global issues without going to another country abroad, you have global oriented or global mindset. So now, what are the requirements to activate global mindset or globally oriented? So here we have cultural intelligence. It means, as I said earlier, that you need to understand the cultures, right? In the country that you are visiting. And also adaptability. You need to adapt with the environment, with the people's characters, the way they behave, and so on. And also global knowledge. You should understand, what are the common things that we need to do and we don't do here in this country.
Do and does.
Yes, that's true. And also language skills. Of course, like I'm myself, I'm Indonesian, right? So if I want to go to
abroad,
Thailand, either I need to learn Thai or I need to be able to speak English. So that's the most important thing. Therefore, I highlight this one, language skills.
Skills.
Later on, I will give you tips on how you can build the language skills or
Yeah.
develop your language skills. And technological awareness.
Uh-uh.
So what do you think about the technological awareness that we need to have here?
In my head that we can talking about this one like a platform like a social media, we can knowing like a globally from the social media like a TikTok or IG, and I think this one kind of try to knowing what happened in the world.
Yeah.
Kind of the technology useful in our life, something like that.
Yeah, that's true. And also empathy. We will find a lot of people, like being judgmental, right, to your
Yeah, is
culture.
it?
And we should actually be open-minded, and it's related to the empathy. And these
Yeah.
are the requirements to activate global mindset. So once we understand that, oh, this is the way we activate, and then once it's activated, and then we go to the next step.
Wow,
Okay,
great.
so now these are the types of intelligence that Mark Vital
Yeah.
reported. So you probably have all of them or some of them, but I will summarize the intelligence, the types of intelligence that you need to have when you want to go abroad or have a global mindset. In my opinion here, first thing to have is intrapersonal intelligence.
Okay.
What does it mean by that? It means that we need to understand ourselves and what we feel and what we want.
What we
Yes,
feel,
for
what we
example, like,
want.
oh, I think I'm going to pursue my PhD in Thailand, for example, in Khon Kaen University. What should I do? And if you know what you want, and then it's going to be a lot easier
Yeah.
for you to go to the next step. And the second one, I think it's linguistic intelligence.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
one kind
that's
of important things.
important
Yeah.
because it's not merely we actually can speak English or the second language, but if you think you can simplify the words, you have linguistic intelligence. Because normally people cannot simplify the words, therefore other people cannot understand what they mean like that.
I do agree with you.
And the last one is interpersonal intelligence.
Oh.
Yes, because we live in other country, right? And then we
Yes.
need to have the types of intelligence related to sensing people's feelings and motives. So if we think that our friends are sad or our friends need help, and then that's how we help or activate our global mindset. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
good.
true.
Is it?
So there are some of them. Probably you have bodily kinesthetics. You are good at playing
Football,
yeah,
swimming,
football, or
something
probably like
exercise.
dancing. You're good at dancing. It's
Okay.
also okay. But I emphasize 3
At
points
least
here.
3 we
Yes,
must
that's
have
really
that one.
true.
Okay.
And here, the first discussion.
How does being global oriented impact one language abilities?
Okay.
Based on your opinion, Mr.
Okay. So now here, how being globally oriented impacts one's language ability. First, we have already known the definition of globally oriented, right? It's awareness of global issues, trends, and industry. And probably like the trends right now, people tend to watch K-drama or Thai drama or anything. So we should know.
Based on the trend.
Yeah, that's really true. After we know that, oh, I think I need to understand what the actors and actresses say in the movie, and then we start developing the curiosity. And it's fine because curiosity is a genuine interest in learning, particularly languages. So you can find that if you're interested in watching K-drama or Thai drama, maybe
so I must search what the meaning the word, right?
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
this one kind of
At least you can say like "kopun khap" or maybe like the other words, right? Yeah, the basic
I
word.
get it.
And now, of course, later on, after you build your curiosity, and then you will build your language ability. And being able to speak other languages. And I will share with you because I'm speaking examiner as well. Normally, I determine the level of English based on CEFR level.
Yeah, yeah.
It means Common European Framework of Reference. So
Uh-uh.
if it's a lower level, it's A1, and then the highest level is C2. Yeah.
Okay,
And
great.
how we actually use this level of the words, I will tell
Okay.
you. Okay, the second one here.
How does language proficiency contribute to a global mindset based on your
Okay.
opinion?
Okay, so here's the thing. Before
Ah.
we get started, let's have a look at this
The
picture.
picture, where is
Mhm.
this place, guys? Could you please share
Uh-huh.
your knowledge about this picture? Do you know where is this location, guys?
Yeah, maybe the ones who have already visited
Yeah.
Thailand will know
Please
this
take a
place.
look this one. I think a beautiful place.
Okay, so where is it?
Maybe where is which one? Is it in Thailand or overseas country? Anyone know this place?
Mhm.
Mr. Alvaro, have you visited this place before?
Oh, okay. What about FIFA? Do you know this place?
Do you know this place?
Okay. So, if you don't know, I will give you information.
I think is it a beautiful place in the northern Thailand, isn't it?
Yes, that's Chiang Mai.
Yeah,
it's in northern
Chiang
Thailand.
Mai.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. What do you think of this place?
Oh, in my opinion, when I saw this picture, it's like a nature. The weather is
Mhm.
fresh and then like a relaxed. Maybe the living cost is cheaper. I think
Okay.
so.
All
Yeah.
right. So when we compare to this place,
Yeah.
what do you think? It's like
Anyone know
the
this place
landscape and stuff.
location, guys? I think so. Is it easier?
Where is it? Yeah,
Oh yeah,
this is actually in
great.
Thailand, but what city it is?
Which yeah. I think I
Bangkok,
hear
what
you.
Arun? Maybe
Oh yeah,
Bangkok.
Yeah, is it
Bah-
Mahanakhon or Bangkok?
yeah, that's true. So it's in
Is it
Bangkok.
our
So
capital city?
it's not more natural compared to the
Yeah.
previous one. What do you think about this?
Yeah. Any submission? Oh, yeah. Oh, beside the Bangkok, is it Konkan? Wow, great.
Yeah.
Ling, wow, you're so smart.
Okay, so yeah. So now we compare to the city where
Yeah.
I live right
Where
now.
we live here
Where
right
we
now.
live right
Yes,
now.
is it
So it's
Konkan.
Konkan Wat
it's
Nong Weng in the
City.
Konkan?
That's really true.
Yes,
Konkan
this
Northeastern
one is it
Thailand.
Faculty of Medicine in
Yeah,
our
in the
country.
right side is the Konkan University. So basically, this is the information about the city. But what do you think about the places that I have already shown you?
We can knowing about the types atmosphere a difference
Yeah.
such as like a nature and then
Mhm.
expensive one like a cozy one like
Yes.
okay this one is a the price maybe tuition fee when you
Oh
study
yeah.
in the
Yes.
Chulalongkorn maybe more expensive than Konkan. I think so.
Oh,
Yes, I like a
okay.
Konkan atmosphere here.
Oh, that's
Yes.
really nice.
Yeah.
Me too. So now let's turn to that one. You say that, oh, it's beautiful. And you
Yeah.
know that it's A1 level, right? When you say wonderful, it becomes A2.
Yeah.
And if you say marvelous, the level increased into B1. And breathtaking is in B2, splendid C1, and then exquisite is C2. What does it mean by that? It means that if your level is high, you might understand the meaning of exquisite.
Okay.
But for example, like you don't know the meaning of marvelous, probably until wonderful. And then your level will be A2.
Yeah.
But if you understand marvelous, but you don't know breathtaking, so it means your level is in B1.
Okay, but I know like a splendid, like
Yeah.
but for the C1, I never hear before. I think I just like a splendid and until the beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here is the way we use it. We
Oh, this
divide,
one.
the words based on CFR level that I have already told you guys before. And the first one is basic user,
Basic
A1
user
and A2.
Okay.
B1 and B2 is independent user, and C1 and C2 is proficient user.
Oh,
So
okay.
when do we use those words or the level of the words? basically it's related to attitude of communication.
Yeah.
So right now we will see that if our speaking partner has A1 or A2 level,
Mhm.
please do not use C1 or C2. Just for
Yeah,
example, to
it's
show off or
yeah,
you
we
know,
cannot
mhm.
communicate well when
Yeah,
you
that's really
like
true.
show up. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know what you say, something like that.
that's
Yeah.
true. Because the most important point in communication is you understand what I say and
And
I
I
understand
understand what
what
you
you
say.
say.
Okay.
That's the thing. For example, you go to the traditional market
Mhm.
and then you use like B1 or B2 or
B2,
C1
C1
and
or
C2.
C2.
To have global mindset, we
Uh-huh.
need to actually
Have some
yeah,
attitude for communicate,
have some
right?
attitude to
Okay.
communicate with other people. So we know
Sure.
that, oh, we use A1 or A2 and so on. So basically, if, for example, like our lecturer or our
Mhm.
Achan has maybe like the level of B1 or
Or
B2,
B2.
and then we use C1 or C2, actually, it's disrespectful for me because I'm
Yeah,
a speaking examiner, so I
yeah,
need to like use B1 or B2 most of the
yeah.
time so that
Okay.
our communication
More
will
good,
be
yes,
better, right?
better,
That's really
yes.
true. And also here is the other example. So when you say, oh, I'm happy, everyone understands, right?
Yes.
But if you think that you have B2 or C2 level, use them maybe when you have the test like IELTS test or
Oh,
speaking test,
okay.
or maybe when you write a research paper
Oh,
because it's
okay.
more academic, right? It's a
I think so.
profession.
Yeah.
You can see the level of the word here in
Yeah.
Cambridge Dictionary. So
Okay.
basically you see that elated. I'm so elated. It means I'm so
So
happy,
happy.
and it's in C2 level.
Wow.
So now probably you might understand here, see if our level. Oh, if my level is in B2, the equivalent here, the equivalence for the TOEFL, it's around 543 to 626. But for IELTS, it's 5.5 until 6.5. So you will understand that, oh, I think my score is not 500 and probably 460. You might see that, oh, it's B1. So you need to build more B2 or C1 or C2 like that. Okay. So here is the equivalence. And now, you know, like the relation,
English.
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So of course, when we have or achieve good English proficiency, and that's the time for us to go to the next step, like education. You're
Education.
confident enough to pursue your education. For example, like, oh, I think
I will
in
taking
Konkan
medicine or
in
I
Konkan
taking
University, the requirement
master
is
degree.
4.0 for the IELTS, for example.
Yeah.
And I'm confident enough to register for the
Yes.
university.
Oh,
If you think that
okay.
you want to register to maybe like Newcastle University or Cambridge University, probably you need more score,
Yeah,
like
score.
probably
Okay.
7. And
Seven.
if you think
Okay.
that, oh, it takes time for me, and that's okay because every university will, you
Yeah,
know, like,
have standard.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. And the second one is for word.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
This
true.
one kind of important thing because right now in my country, Indonesia, when you wanna like to be the leader, the head
Yes.
leader, we must like submit some IELTS or something to provide. Oh, your English skills very
Yeah.
good, something like that.
And to get promoted as well.
Yeah, I
That's true.
think so. That one.
And the third one, of course, to, you know, increase the
Okay.
you know, like global mindset. It's
to
for better understanding.
understanding.
So
Okay.
cultural diversity,
Yeah,
right? That's true.
culture understanding, something.
So now I will tell you about the application of the proficiency of English. As you know that, oh, I have already learned English, and then you don't know that, oh, it's divided into two.
Yeah,
It's like spoken English, we
and
use it
written.
when we present. Like,
Okay.
for example, in my department, I
Uh-huh.
usually have a seminar like
Semi.
presenting
Okay.
some research paper, and then I need to use spoken English, of course, right?
Okay.
And here, when we write an essay and then
Essay
research
or
paper,
paper.
of course, we need to use the written English.
What kind
right?
is it differences about them?
Oh, there are the differences are located in
Maybe
the
grammar
elements.
element,
Yeah, the
okay.
elements and the words that we actually choose. For example, here,
Mhm.
you might see that, oh, in written English, they try to use reduction. They
Oh,
don't
okay.
use which contains, they just
Okay.
reduce into containing. And reduction is
Okay.
one of the elements in
Element
written
of written
English.
English.
And
Okay.
also here we have a positive. A positive, for example, the
Oh, yeah,
fruit,
the fruit.
comma, containing a lot of vitamin C,
Okay.
comma, is guava. And a
Mm.
positive is in written English. And
Yeah.
also here, like dash in
Dash,
written
okay.
English. So after we know that, oh, I will use spoken English in this context, I will know I will use this written English in this context, then we have good English proficiency. Okay. And this is the example. So when we know that, I think this research paper is good because the writers
The
actually
writer used
used a positive,
element.
yeah, a positive. For example, curcumin, comma, it's actually from curcumin, which is the
Which
key,
is,
but we
yeah.
actually reduce and mix into a positive.
Okay.
And that's the way we use written English. Use written English for writing, and then
Okay.
use spoken
For
English for
spoken
speaking. That's true.
speaking.
And this is the other example. We use reduction. Actually, the real one is which is known for, but we reduce. Yeah,
Oh,
because I don't
okay.
have time for teaching this kind of written English elements
Okay.
or spoken English elements. Probably if we have the next
We-
session, right?
Maybe
I
next
will.
session we will try to
Yeah, try to
more make a
yeah,
detail.
share
Yeah,
with you
share
about this.
one.
But this is
Okay.
just the
Like,
fundamental.
yeah.
Okay, so now the third one.
How do multilingual individuals use their language skill in the global context based on your opinion?
Okay, so now we know that it's for effective and appropriate communication, right? You know, like different cultures or countries use different,
Sometimes
like,
it's language barrier, something
yeah,
like
that's
that,
really
right?
true. And using the most suitable language or mode of expressions for each situation. For example, probably like in Thai or Korean, the languages you know, tend to be cuter, or we will, you know, like look cute or sound cute, like,
Yeah,
for example,
the
like
sound,
ching
ching
ching or something like
something
that,
like that.
right?
It's
So
make
or
a
they
cute
make a
face,
cute
something like that.
expression. We don't say like ching like that, right?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
it's
not a
flat.
mode of you know, expression.
Yeah,
And
kencana yo, something like
yeah, that's
that.
really true.
Yeah, in the
So
Korea.
actually, like if we have that suitable language or mode of expressions, I think that will be effective and appropriate communication. Because
Yeah.
maybe our speaking partner will know that, oh, you have a bad mood or not when you say
Yeah,
like
because
ching
when you
like
play like,
that.
wow, are
Yeah,
you angry me or something like that?
yeah,
Yes, when you
that's
play
really true.
something.
So
I love so much like a Korean or Thai people when they speaking.
yeah.
Yes, make a conversation, something like
And
that.
the second one is adjustments, of course, right? To thoughts or feelings or
Mhm.
behaviors, right? To fit new contexts and situations.
Yeah.
So, for example, when we meet ajahns or lecturers,
Yeah.
and then we know that, oh, what should we do here in Thailand? And probably in my country, it's going to be different.
Yeah.
You know that in my experience, my ajahns or my lecturers will contact me like until 9, like at 12.
Yeah.
You know, like in Indonesia, actually, like it's rare
Yeah,
because
yeah,
like
yeah,
maybe
yeah. In
after,
Indonesia, we cannot do that one. But
yeah,
here we try to okay, flexible. Okay, our ajan want to like a message us even like it's not the time work, something
yeah,
like that.
that's okay if we
Yeah.
think that we have something to ask about
Yeah.
the lessons, about anything. So
I think is it
yeah,
okay? Yeah, yeah.
if we
It's
know the cultural norms that, oh, it's okay, and then we can do it.
I think this one kind of a global oriented also like is it kind of different with Indonesian and Thailand also. I
Yeah.
think maybe the behavior, the pattern of language is a kind of not really similar, but we can adapt it here.
Yeah, that's true. And it really helps me a lot because
Oh, okay.
normally, like, I have many questions. Like, normally, if I search by myself, probably like
Yeah,
it's going to be like misunderstandings.
yeah,
And then I chat Ajahn,
exactly.
and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
I got the point.
yeah.
Okay. The third one is global participation, like I'm doing right now. So
Yeah,
I
we're
can share
here,
with you
yeah, guys.
the knowledge here. And then, of course, it's global education, right?
Yeah.
And also communication and cooperation to maybe like university,
Yeah.
a university will cooperate to another university as well. And of course, we use a language like international
to promote,
language.
yeah, like something like in KKU,
Mhm.
based my experience, we have like Thai language courses, and then
Yeah.
also KKU provide our student to like some
Mhm.
courses based on the language. 2 days ago, I attend like a Chinese courses in KKU.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice. So that you can actually like build.
Yes, I can little bit like a ni hao, something like that. Yeah.
That's actually really good. Okay, so after we know that context, and
Yeah.
let's start with this.
In what way does cross-cultural communication is influence language development?
Okay, for this context or for this question, I would like to ask participants around here because I believe that everyone is not
Yeah.
Thai here, right? So
Yeah.
I will ask you probably the representative of Indonesia or Thailand
Thailand,
or
Cambodia, Myanmar.
Cambodian,
You know
Myanmar.
what? Today we have like a
How many
how
countries?
many from Cambodia,
Mhm.
Myanmar, Mexico, China, Indonesia, and Thailand also, and
Oh,
South Korea here.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So now, probably what country do you want to, like
Study visit
hear
or
the opinion?
oh, how about the France? Because I like the color, like a dark blue, white, or something. How is it?
So basically,
How to like say hi in the France?
oh, you mean if we say hi in French, it could be
Yeah.
bonjour.
Yeah,
That's
bonjour.
that's true. Every language is unique.
Okay.
So basically, I will tell you later on about
Okay.
what's the difference of every language.
Mm.
But now I think it's going to be better if we ask the participants,
Uh-huh.
like for example, like the representative of Thailand. Maybe could you please share your opinion about this question?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how about Miss Patira? Do you want to share about?
Miss Patricia, 안녕하세요.
Yes, this one
Mhm.
kind of a Korean language.
Yeah,
Could you
so-
please like share your opinion about this question?
Miss Patira, yes. In what ways does cross-cultural communication influence language development, do you think?
Is it okay when we study another language? How about Miss Patira opinion about this case?
Mm,
Okay. Oh, maybe another one.
okay.
Because here in the on site we have Alvaro and Lira. Maybe you
The
can share
representative.
some answer from this question.
Yeah.
What do your opinion about this one? In what way does cross-cultural communication influence language development? Sometimes, based on my opinion, when I study here,
Mhm.
I try to communicate with Thai people with their accent. Yeah, like
I see.
some word is it kind of they have accent like Indonesian accent, Thai accent. I think is it doesn't matter.
Yes.
Yeah, we try to like sharing our culture. Oh, this one is paper.
Mhm.
Maybe another Thai or Myanmar say maybe different, maybe because they cannot spelling R or something. I think is it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's really true. Oh, nobody wants to share. Maybe Mr. Adias.
Mr. Ardias, what do you opinion about this question?
Or maybe the representative of China,
China or
Cambodia.
Cambodia? Oh, how about your opinion? Because
Okay.
no one's answered this one, maybe quite tricky to answer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So maybe I think you know the answer, but you're not confident enough to
Yeah,
express,
true,
right?
yeah.
That's no problem. So now let's have a look at this one. So when the question is, in what ways does cross-cultural communication influence language development? It's linguistic diversity. So, you know,
as
like,
I mentioned before.
yeah, to expose us to diverse linguistic inputs and outputs, you know, like different accents,
Yeah, it doesn't
dialects,
matter, right?
registers.
Yeah.
I myself, I'm a speaking examiner, but when it comes to examination, like a speaking exam, I think accent doesn't matter,
Yeah.
but pronunciation does.
Is more important.
Yeah, it's more
things.
important.
Okay.
For example, when we pronounce the word vegetables,
Yeah, it must have some.
it's incorrect when you say vegetable or
Yeah.
vegetable or something. But if you have good pronunciation, like
A phonetic,
vegetables,
yes.
even though the accent is different, like vegetable,
Yeah.
vegetable,
Like
or
a
something
India
like that.
sounds,
So
or is it okay?
yeah,
Doesn't
that's
matter.
okay
Yeah.
as long as you have the accent. But this is the thing, what I have learned from this country, like in Thailand, because
Yeah.
I've been communicating with people here, like especially achans and or lecturers. So basically, they have different types of dialects or accents, even the way they pronounce the word, the letter L.
Yeah.
For example, like
Label.
if they say label and they will pronounce it label,
Label.
or
Yes.
if there is S at the end and then they will say process.
Process.
Yeah, for me,
something.
it's fine because I need to appreciate, you
Yeah.
know, like because we live here, so we need to understand the language, the dialects or the accent, so that we need to have a global mindset.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, for the example, lotus. Oh,
Yes,
lotus.
lotus is
Yeah,
lotus,
something like
so
that. Is it-
something like that.
Yeah. When you understand, I think it doesn't matter because we try to like a good communicator with our different diversity. I think so.
Yes, for communication, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's flexible, but for examination, like speaking exam, it does matter actually. But because we communicate, right? You don't take IELTS test every day, so so it's okay for you to have that pronunciation. Yeah, that's true. And that will help us to understand that if we go to Thailand, oh, I can understand if people actually say this, like
yeah.
process anything.
I
If,
think this one is
yeah,
beneficial for us.
if
Yeah.
we go to China, they probably will pronounce the words differently, and also in Korea, something like that. So the more we understand, the more we have the global mindset, and we can communicate easily, like not, what is it? I'm sorry, I don't understand, something like that.
Actually, is language is flexible,
Yeah,
right?
that's
So
really
is
true.
it we can knowing from our friends, if you have a overseas friends, maybe is it good for you communicate? What kind is it your this accent maybe is good
Yeah.
for you, and we can sharing our culture, our language in
Yeah,
our
that's
friends,
really
something
true.
like that.
Yeah, we just need to go back to the previous slide. It's all about the attitude of communication.
Yeah.
So that's how we hold in having global mindset. So now the fifth discussion here.
What role does cultural competence play in language acquisition for global interaction?
Okay, so actually it's quite you know, like complicated to say the role
Yeah.
of cultural competence, but we need to understand the concept here first. When we develop cultural competence, and then we will have awareness, right?
Yeah,
And then
awareness.
understand the situations, and then once we understand, and then we will fit our attitudes to the situation, so that, oh, if I want to meet this kind of person in this country, I will set this attitude.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that we become someone else, but that's the way we do for good, right?
Special in Thailand, we must like a greeting like sawadee,
Yeah,
something
that's
like that.
also
Yeah, yes,
good
is it
for
the good
politeness.
attitude? Yeah, to be
I think
politeness.
that's
Yeah.
true, because once we are here, we need to understand
Yeah.
what is their
The
habit
patterns,
and
yeah.
so on. After that, we will have the knowledge about people, and then we can share to the people in our country that, oh, this is the facts about people in this country, because
Yeah.
normally we just hear from someone else, right? Like,
Mm,
I think like people here in this country is like this
uh,
without experiencing, like
yeah.
directly.
So sometimes we blame some
Mhm.
countries because we didn't know
Yeah,
the culture. Oh, your culture is not good. But when
yeah,
you study here, you can know the beautiful,
yeah.
the splendid culture. Maybe the
Okay.
splendid
So you
culture.
see one vocabulary. Okay.
Yeah.
So after we get the knowledge, and then we will apply that and
Yeah.
become our skills
Building
with the
skill. Yeah.
consistency, right? And that's why when we have developed the
Uh,
cultural competence, people will get closer to us.
yeah. I
Like
do agree with you when I hear
mhm.
they, because I can speak Isan a little bit. Okay,
Okay.
you are Isana, something like that. Man, woman, something like. Okay, I
Mhm.
can speak a local language here. That's why they told me, we are Isan, same like you, something like that. I'm so happy when they say like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
because I believe that if we can speak the language,
Uh-uh.
and then people will appreciate more.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
so
this is
here.
like
Yeah.
the effect of it, because at that time when I can speak German and French, and then
Uh-uh.
people tend to get closer to me
Yeah, yeah.
because like
I
they
saw you
appreciate.
in the bus. You talk with a Korean girl, but
Oh
the
yes,
Korean
that's
girl can
true.
speak Germany.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I think this one kind of, oh, you to be
Hmm.
closer. Before we didn't know each other, but
Yeah, that's
okay,
true.
you try to communicate with the
Hmm.
Germany. Okay, I think this one is good.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really true. So I think when we want to have this the global mindset,
Yeah.
this is the outcome, right? And the second one, of course, we will have a second family, because like we're here, like maybe
Oh,
you are alone, right? Studying in
yeah.
Konkan University, but you will not feel alone because
Yeah. I do agree with you.
yeah,
When
that's
I
true.
like I go to the like a village and they said,
Mhm.
"Oh, you can speak Isan. You are my family. You are my family." Okay, I'm so happy like
Mhm.
that. I
That's
think
really
this one is
true.
kind of benefit when we learn global oriented.
Yes,
Yes.
that's really true. And that's what we want to share to everyone here, right?
Yes.
So if you want to pursue your higher education in other countries, that's fine. No need to be afraid of. Maybe
Yeah.
you heard from other people like, oh, don't go
Don't
there,
go
don't
there.
go
It's
to
not
this
good. Something
country.
like that.
But
Yeah.
we should actually like just ask or look for information to the right
Yeah,
people.
or try to
Mm,
experience or maybe exchange to be exchange student here in
yeah, that's true.
KKU or something.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's turn
How
to
do
another one.
language barrier affect global collaboration and understanding? Sometimes we language barriers because my accent may be Indonesian and then maybe they can't understand what I say or something.
Mm,
Is it can affect to our life when we study abroad or something?
this is actually what I've experienced. When I have uh, collaborated with,
Mm-hmm.
with someone, and
Yeah.
then the person cannot speak English fluently,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe the level that I assess actually like A1, the
Okay.
level. It means it's not enough to present, right,
Uh,
the research paper. And then this is such a language barrier because later on the person cannot present the research paper
yeah,
very
yeah.
well, and then it can affect actually the explanations, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
is it?
I
Yeah,
know
I
that the
do
person
agree.
is really smart
Oh,
actually in their language,
uh-uh.
and then like
But at least they try to speak
yeah,
another language. Yeah.
that's one of the most important thing. Even though
Mm,
we have a language barrier, as long as we try so hard to learn again and
yeah,
again, it's actually the step to get the global mindset, right?
yeah,
That's
okay.
really true. So of course, when we talk about that one, the first one would be language barriers can hinder what is it?
Effect.
Effective communication and information exchange, right?
Yeah.
For example, like when you have the oral exams, normally I have an oral exam, right?
Uh-uh.
When you cannot answer, and then your score, of course, will get lower, right? Even though you know what
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
trying to
Sometimes
say.
yeah.
Yeah, that's really true. And before you go to another country, make sure your level could be A2 or
A2 or
B1. But
B1.
I
Okay.
suggest you to have B1.
B1.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's actually the like the
Yeah,
common
helpful
level.
for us as a
Mhm.
student overseas.
Yes, because it's to avoid misunderstandings
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
I do agree.
Okay. And the second one is limit the access and use of diverse sources of knowledge and innovation, right? Because later on, I think most of the information right now, for example, in research paper, it's in English.
Yeah, yeah.
And I know that it will be helpful for them to understand the novel experiment, the novel information, or the new
Yeah, because we as a
discovery.
research, right?
Yeah,
Want to
that's
know
true.
about this one because of the language.
Yeah. And here we have this one. Create challenges for building trust among team members. Yeah, if we have meeting and then like, oh, I don't think like the person will handle very well, but
Yeah.
yeah, sometimes probably someone will feel that way, even though it's not good, but I think someone will feel that way.
I feel guilty because I cannot help you because I get the language barrier, something like that. But I think actually I'm smart, but I think this one effect for our team members, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now here, of course, we'll have here increase the complexity and cost of managing global projects. For example, like you're the staff in a company
Yeah.
or in a university, and then you don't speak English, like fluently, and then I think it's difficult for you to manage the global projects, or even maybe you need to hire a translator or
Yeah,
interpreter,
I think so.
and it requires cost, and
Cost
then
and more
also
bigger, yes.
yeah, that's true, and it requires time for us. For example, if you're not fluent in English, and then it takes time for us to understand the research paper, or even we use like Google Translate,
Yeah,
and then
but we
probably
not get it. What the meaning? What kind
that's really
is it?
true.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what strategy can individual employ to enhance their language proficiency in the global world?
Okay, so I want to ask you right now, I believe that you can speak English, right? But what have you done
Yeah.
actually, like before you have this level of English? Did you, did you take the course or anything?
Absolutely. I take a courses like okay. Absolutely, you are my teacher. Yeah.
Okay.
In KKU, especially in Indonesian Associate, we have like a IELTS class, and then that's why this one is our strategy to build our community to good in the speaking in the communication with another friend, something like
That's
that.
true. But I want to hear from the participants here. What strategies have you done to actually improve your English? Anyone?
Anyone here? Or Miss?
We have
Miss Sandy, do you have something?
yes, maybe Miss Sandy or Miss Nadal
Yeah.
or Miss
Pimiao. How about
Anacha
Pimiao? Last time
or Miss Jaria.
yes, Miss Jaria. I think last time we take course Chinese course together. Maybe this one of the our strategy to know another language. I think so.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so maybe from Mr.
Alvaro
or Miss
Lira.
Lira.
What kind is it? Have you done something?
Yeah, so that you can speak English right now. So
why you can speak English?
Oh, okay. I think now I'm joined with the class with Mr. Sam.
Okay.
And
Mr.
then sometimes I watching on the YouTube about the the it's like the artist or like the telegram in the
influencer. Yeah,
influencer in the social
influencer.
media. Yes, they make the content about the how to speak in English in TikTok and Instagram, and then yes, I'm learn more.
I think I will try to duplicate your strategy here.
All right. So here I will actually tell you, basically when it comes to the strategies, we have here like mostly for all languages, we have 4 skills:
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
listening,
know this
speaking,
one.
writing, and reading. And
Yeah.
probably like you have, like good skill in speaking, and then listening, but in reading and writing probably are not good, right?
Mm.
And then you start by questioning yourself, what should I do first?
Yeah.
Should I learn reading? Should I start reading or writing first?
Or speaking
So
first.
basically learning a language is like a baby.
Yeah,
So
like a
do you know
baby.
what a baby usually
Yeah,
does at the first time?
mama, papa, something
Is
like
it
it.
listening or speaking?
The first one, I think, listening and then try to duplicate what father say or mom say.
Yes, actually both of them are correct, but I think like it happens at the same time, right?
Yeah.
So the mother tries to say something like mama, or maybe paper or a phone or anything, father, and they try to save the memory.
Yeah.
And when they know the sound,
Uh-huh.
and then they will start to speak. Like that's
Yeah.
why we say mama or something like
Yeah.
that, right? Or mother, father, something like that.
Okay.
And after that, the speaking, and then you start read the like research paper or anything like book, and then you will gain vocabulary.
Yeah, new
Once you gain
vocabulary,
vocabulary, and then you try to remember it
remember it.
by writing.
Okay.
For example, you got the word maybe diminish, and it's so hard. What is
Yeah,
it? Diminish.
diminish.
It's actually reduce.
Yeah.
And now you got it from reading.
Yeah.
And then the way you save it in your brain is by writing it. Like, oh, the number of people buying iPhone 10 in 2010 diminished. So you
Yeah.
can say that, you will remember.
Maybe
by
we can
saying
like
that.
make a caption in this our social media.
That's really true.
Okay.
So that you can remember.
Okay.
And I always like use it at least 7 times a day.
Oh, 7
Yeah,
times
I
a
learn like
day.
French and then German, and then I will use it like 7 times a day so that I will remember
The
the
word
next day.
that
Yeah,
next
that's
day.
true. And
Okay.
that's the way we remember. And here I will share with you, but this is just the fundamental things that you should understand. What do you need to do at the first time when you learn a new language? We have anva, consisting of adjectives, nouns, verbs, and adverbs. Every language has its,
Different pattern,
difficulty
yeah,
and difficulty. For example, here in English, students might have difficulty understanding verbs because it changes all the time. For example, I say, I eat every day. And then once I change the time, yesterday, I will say I ate yesterday. And then if I change the time into tomorrow, I will say I will eat tomorrow.
Yeah.
And so on and so forth. But in another language, for example, French, and then the difficulty is located in the nouns because the noun has a gender. For example, feminine and masculine and natural. For example, we say like, yes. Example, for example, la maison. La maison is a house. It's actually feminine because the article is la. But in German, we say das house. Das is neutral, not feminine and not masculine. And then in Arabic, we say like bait. Bait is actually masculine.
Yeah.
So therefore, when we know that, these are the groups of languages that have genders in the noun, so that we categorize them and then we try to learn. And then we have here and adjectives as well, adverbs. But I will tell you just the basic here. When you learn English, because I try to share with you, this is all the triangle that you need to understand. The first here angle here is to be. So you need to understand that every tense has this triangle. For example, let's start with to be. You need to understand the types of to be, like for present, am, is, are, for past, was, were, for future, will be, perfect, have been, and so on. After you understand the types of to be, and then you need to understand the way you use it. For example, I use like, I'm diligent, we use with adjective.
Yeah.
I'm hardworking. But if it's in the past only, I was diligent, I was hardworking, right? If it's in the future, hopefully I will be more hardworking, something like that. And we use adjective with noun, like I'm a teacher, I was a teacher in the past, I will be a teacher in the future, like that. And prepositions, where are you now?
In the meeting room.
Meeting room, for
Yeah.
example, right? If it's yesterday, probably I was in
Was
the meeting
meeting
room, right?
room.
If it's in the future, oh, I will be at home or
Yeah.
at the apartment, something like that. And we have here possession. It's to tell what you have. Therefore, we use have here. Like, what do you have?
I have mobile phone.
That's
something.
really true. It's not an action verb, right?
Yeah.
It's just to tell possession. I have a best friend. I have a
Yeah.
phone. But when it comes to the third one, this
Yeah.
is the most difficult one, is action verbs.
Action
Yeah,
verb,
because
okay.
it will like make you confused, like drink, eat, and so on. When do I use drink or drank or drank,
yeah,
something
yeah,
like that,
yeah.
right? So that's why today I will tell you like a little bit.
But-
So here we have this one. If I want to say I want to meet he, is it correct?
Is it correct, Mr. Alvaro? or
Everyone,
Miss
is it correct
Lira?
if I
Is it
say I want
correct?
to meet he? What is it supposed to be?
How about Miss Indri? Is it correct or not? Oh, incorrect. Yes, Miss Patricia, is it incorrect?
Yeah. What is the correct one?
What is the correct one? I want to meet him. Yes, Mr.
Yeah, that's-
Alec, is it correct?
Okay, very good. What about this?
Ariana Grande have a cat. Is it correct or not?
No.
How?
Incorrect.
Yeah, why?
Maybe give me an example. The correct one, guys.
Ariana Grande has a cat.
Very
Yes,
good. Because
because
Ariana Grande is
she.
so we have that.
Yeah.
And what about this?
And V has a cat. Is it correct or not?
Incorrect.
Yeah, incorrect. What is it? Could you please example? They
They have a cat.
Very
isn't
good
it?
because
Okay.
because it's plural. And what
Yeah.
about this?
The dog is angry. Is it the dog can be angry?
Yes, of course.
Oh, okay.
What about this one?
He's yelling.
Mhm.
Oh,
What is the
okay.
correct form?
What is the correct form, Miss Indri?
The dogs are angry.
Okay, very good.
Oh, very
Because
good.
these are the plural. Later on, at the end of this session, I will give you the, like the Kahoot test so that
Yeah, Kahoot
you
test.
can understand. Okay.
If you
What
can
about this
answer,
one?
can get
Yeah,
this gift.
yes. What about this?
How about this one, the last one? And it's sometime tomorrow.
Is it correct?
Is it correct? Is it tomorrow and we use it's? Is it correct, Mr. Alvaro? Incorrect.
Why?
Why? Ah, okay. Sometimes it's arroy, right?
And ate sometime tomorrow.
No,
Oh,
is it
no.
incorrect? So
Because it's in the past, right?
And I will eat
Yeah.
sometime tomorrow.
we don't use
Yeah,
something. I
yeah,
will
we'll eat. Very good.
Yeah.
So now this is like the fundamental thing, right? So
Yeah.
that we it can build our language different.
Language different.
But this is just the thing.
Another things, this
Mhm.
one.
Yeah, I
the
will just
patterns.
skip it. So these are what I have talked about, everyone. So the element adjectives, nouns, verbs, and adverbs. I think Indonesian students have known this one, and I've shared with you here. Here, the most important thing when we want to use adjective, nouns, verbs, or adverbs, basically you just need to remember one by one. But I will give you like a summary. Here, let's talk about the adjectives and nouns. Have a look at here. Beautiful is actually an adjective,
An
right?
adjective.
It's to describe the noun, to describe aim.
aim.
So it means we use it to describe the
pronouns,
noun.
Yeah.
But we can put it here before the friend. I have a beautiful friend.
Mhm.
But if I have someone, so we cannot say I know beautiful someone. We need to put it at the end. Someone, something, everyone, everybody, we can use it. So basically, let's understand how we use it. What do you think?
What is it?
What is it?
What is it? Do you
Do you
know
know?
this one? พี่ฟ้าอันนี้คืออะไร
Okay,
Oh,
what is
sometime, yes, correct.
so what do you think of sometime, everyone? Probably you have ever eaten.
Papaya pok pok.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so what do you think about papaya
What do you
pok-pok?
think about papaya pok pok? Is it aroy? Is it
Yes.
delicious, right?
Yeah, that's true. So we say sometimes it's delicious. So adjective here, the first function is to describe the noun,
The
to describe
noun,
sometimes.
okay.
But adjectives also can be used to compare.
Compare,
For example, two
okay.
things between somtam and pad thai. Which one do you
Pad
think is
thai.
more delicious?
For me, pad thai. I like pad thai.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the same thing. In my
Yes.
opinion, pad
Oh,
thai
pad
is
thai is
more
more.
delicious
Oh,
than somtam.
yes.
But if we want to conclude,
Uh-uh.
we can use superlative. For example,
Superlative.
if there are more than two things,
Mm.
we have pad thai and then somtam
And
and then
sushi. Is it
sushi.
sushi?
We will report or we will conclude which one is the most
Pad thai
delicious one.
is. I
Okay,
like
which
pad
one?
thai.
Okay. So we say that pad thai is the most
The most
delicious food
delicious
among
food among
all.
all.
So that's how
Okay.
we use the adjectives, right? Once we
Yeah.
understand the element, oh, I know this, I will use this one based on this
Okay.
context. And this is the nouns. Probably you're wondering when I say the cat is, not the cat are. I think
Yeah.
you know it's because
Plural
when
and
it's singular,
singular.
use singular verb. When it
Yeah.
comes to plural, and
And
we use plural
plural
forms. We
form.
cannot say, oh, the cacti is expensive. I cannot say that because cacti
Cacti
is
it
plural. So cacti
Yeah, from
are.
the cactus.
Yeah, bacterium, bacteria, something
Yeah.
like that. So I think you know. I just want to remind you again. This is the way you use it. I think maybe I need P5's help to share this one to everyone. That's
Yeah,
fine.
the slide. You can
Yeah.
share the slide.
So we
Okay,
have this one for the irregular one and so on. So you can say, I will not go to details. I
Yeah.
just want to
If you
give you.
interest with this one, you can attend the class every Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
In the agriculture
Well,
international
that's
study room.
yes, also.
Yes.
When it comes to the verbs, you know, probably like your teacher
Mhm.
taught you verb 1, verb 2, verb 3 only, right?
Yeah.
But basically, based on the Cambridge, we have 5 types of verbs. But
Mm.
when do we use it? Like when you look for kinka or eat,
Kinka,
and then we
fair.
say, oh, this one is base verb. When do we use it? Normally, when we want to
Daily,
use it
right?
with modal verbs.
verb.
I will eat sometime tomorrow. I
Yes.
can eat what? So we use modal verb, and we use two infinitive like I want to eat because I cannot
Okay.
say I want eating. So
Okay.
that's why we use it. I have already put the functions here so that you
Mm.
can understand. For example, here present verbs. We use it with simple present to talk about routine activities.
Routine.
Can you tell me your routine activities in the morning?
I
Mhm.
wake up every day.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
well, that's
yes.
also correct. So
Yes.
we use this one, right? But when it comes to Pifa wakes up in the
Yeah,
morning.
people
So
wakes,
basically, this one is quite difficult to
because
remember
we put
present
it
verb.
dust,
Mhm.
put air, something like that.
Yeah. Basically, when you learn German or French, I think they will not be confused because
Okay.
we will change every verb based on the subjects. But in English,
Oh.
it's only for present verbs. So
Okay.
that's why it's quite
Little bit
easier.
easy. Okay.
That's true. We use progressive verb when there is present continuous.
Mhm.
Like, what are you doing now? What are we doing now?
We are doing meeting.
Yeah, we can just say we are having a meeting, right? We are,
today. Is it?
yeah,
Okay.
Mr. Sam is sharing
Okay, sharing
something, for
something.
example.
Okay.
Use verb to when it comes to simple past. For example, Lira, what will you do yesterday? Oh, I mean, what did you do yesterday?
What did you
Sorry.
do yesterday?
Uh-huh.
I did. She did.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay, so when
I
it comes to
went
yesterday, we can say I went
to
I went to. Yes, we
hospital.
use
Yeah,
verb
something
to.
like that.
And if it's verb 3, when we want to talk about our experience,
Yeah.
for example, have you ever visited Thailand?
I
Have you
have
ever?
been visited there.
Yeah, I have
I
visited
have
something like
visited.
that. Mhm.
Yeah.
So that's the way we use the verbs. Okay. So you can use your body part to help
Yeah.
you mention the verbs. For example, what is the activity done by our brain? Do you think?
Think. Thought.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
What about our heart?
Uh,
What is it?
pumping the blood. No.
Yeah, it's actually like
Breathe.
oh, but this one is like to love,
Yeah.
to like
Oh, love.
something, right?
Okay.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
so we can
The
use that
function.
one.
Okay.
That's true. Yeah, if we know like the number of activities done by our hands, it's
Yeah.
easy for us to mention the
Touch,
verbs.
something
Yeah,
like that,
that's
cook
true.
or something.
Okay, and these are the verbs.
Why the word everything is Indonesia?
Ah,
Why?
yes, because I'm in Indonesian, so I
Okay.
try to share this is in Indonesia because this is
Okay.
like global mindset. So we need to
Yeah.
exchange information.
Yeah. Okay. I think
So
so.
that's the thing,
Yeah, it's
right?
good.
Okay, now it's a type of verb two, but I will give you tips when it
Uh-uh.
comes to verb two, but this is regular.
Yeah.
When there is T and D at the
Uh-huh.
end of the verb, we say it. But for example, protected, there is T,
Protected.
right?
Yeah.
And there is need, T
Uh-uh.
and D, needed.
Needed.
But
Okay.
if there is no T and D, only learn, for
Learned,
example, we cannot say
studied.
learned.
Yeah.
We just say learned. We
Learned.
just say opened,
Okay.
something like that.
Is it
Okay.
like a vowel something?
This is just a rule, and
Okay, rules. Okay.
so that people will understand. And then here is the triangle that you can see. So
Yeah.
you can have a look. This is just to remind you because you will have a Kahoot game.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
So
one
this one as
also.
well. So you can find the information here. But I will only emphasize here because I think this is the most difficult tense. Simple present. Remember, we use it in telling our routine activities and
Yeah.
facts. But if we want to say something like adjective, remember the way we use to be.
Yeah.
Are
In
you
front of,
diligent, for
yes.
example? But we cannot say do. Do you
Do.
diligent?
Yes,
Why?
because
Because
we use
diligent is an adjective.
adjective.
We use do or does when there is a verb
Need
or
help.
action.
Yeah, need help.
For example,
yes.
do you eat rice every day? Not are you eat rice every day? Because when there is a verb, we use do.
Yes,
or
I
does.
do.
But remember, if there is verbs ending ch, sh, for example, watch, we don't use only s, but we put es.
Es. Okay.
Watches, washes, and so on. So that's the thing that you need to remember here, and I will test here. When it comes to study, what is it?
Studies.
Which one?
Okay.
Here, which one?
In the
Here.
below, in the bottom. In the bottom.
Okay, because there is consonant, right?
Yeah.
So we say studies using it.
Yes.
But what about obey?
Obey. For
Which
example,
one?
which one? Yes, I think. Oh, okay, absolutely in the top.
Yeah, top, right? Because
Yes.
it's vowel.
Yeah.
If there is vowel, we use s only.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the thing. Okay, so now what about this?
Example, please. The in the top, is it? I think correct. In the bottom, I think is it.
So when
Correct.
it say mean, we just say s here. It means.
It means.
But if
yeah.
it's mean, it means it's evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, so be careful on how you use
I
this.
think both of them. is
But
correct.
because this is all about global mindset, so
Yeah.
I can understand when
What-
people say
yeah.
it's mean, it means it means like
It
that.
means.
So we have that, all right? So
Okay.
okay, this is the way we use it. You can see it later on. I will
Yeah.
not have a look at this. So just remember the function.
Mhm.
If it's past, use this verb to.
Yeah.
If it's present,
present.
like ing, so we say progressive verb. If
Yeah.
it's routine,
Is
from
it
now,
use S
yeah,
or
from the
ES
past
or
until
something?
now,
Yeah.
until future, you
Yeah,
use
verb one,
present. And then if it's future, we use base
will
verb.
one.
Yeah,
base verb.
that's true. And now the last element is adverbs.
Mhm.
Adverb is actually to tell
Mhm.
when we do something. For
Yeah.
example, if I say like I ate rice, I need to know when, right? I ate rice
Yesterday.
yesterday, 2
Yeah,
days
because
ago.
past
That's
tense.
the way we did something. And then the way we do something as well. For
Okay.
example, like I eat,
Mhm.
but the way I eat is quick, right? So I say I eat quickly,
Quickly,
and then
okay.
fast and so
Okay,
on. And adverbs of frequency to tell how often we do something, like
always
how
eat,
often do
okay.
you go to
Gym.
maybe central
Uh,
central library.
Central Library. Oh, okay. Never. Library.
So we can say sometimes or never or
Sometimes.
seldom. So that's adverbs of
Okay.
frequency. And then adverbs of place. So we can say to tell where we do something. For
Yeah.
example, like I study English in or
In
at. You
yeah,
can say
something.
adverbs of degree. For example, like what do you think of like learning English? I think
Mostly,
learning
yes.
English is quite difficult. For
Difficult, yeah,
example,
something
quite
very-
is like a little
Little
bit.
bit, yes.
So it's the adverbs of evaluation. So we use it at the beginning, in the
Okay,
middle,
in the
at the
middle.
end. It's fine in
Okay.
speaking, but in
Okay, in
writing,
writing,
normally we
in
don't use it.
the
Yeah, we can
plus,
actually say
okay.
like, yesterday I went to Konkan,
Yeah,
and we can say I yesterday went to Konkan.
okay.
I went to Konkan yesterday, and it's
Okay.
fine. But when it comes to writing, we
Okay.
cannot use this because it's more flexible. Okay, I want to ask
Miss
one of
Rara.
you, what do you often do on Sunday, Miss Rara?
Miss Rara, what do you often do
Mhm.
on Sunday? What you do? What you do?
Okay, Miss Rara, maybe.
Miss Rara, could you please? Okay.
Okay.
Do on Sunday.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What you do?
For the first, I always like clean up my room and then take a
Okay.
shower and study.
Oh, that's
Wow,
so good.
good. Terus
Yeah.
the
What about
listen.
you?
Okay, Sunday. Maybe I'm not go to church. Okay, maybe I I do clean up my apartment
Ah,
and of course go to laundry.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's true. And probably you will have, like another activity. But this is just to tell you adverb of frequency. How
Yeah.
often, for example, I often go jogging in the morning
Yeah.
on Sunday. You can
Normally
say. So you can have
I
that
do
one.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we have learned the fundamental things in
Mhm.
English, and now
Yes,
let's
how
get to
does
the next.
exposure that diverse linguistic environmental shape one's global perspective?
Okay, so basically here, exposure to diverse linguistic environment shape one's global perspective because we can get better
Better
global
global knowledge. Oh yeah,
that's
I
true.
do agree this one.
Yeah, that's true because I will know, for example, like, oh, when I learn German, oh, this is different. I will know the
Different.
difference, right? So
Yeah.
the gender, the way we use it, something
Mhm.
like that. And also in Thai,
Yeah.
basically Thai,
So like
sometimes,
some ka and
yeah,
krap.
sometimes Thai doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
For example, if I say you are beautiful, we don't have like R here. Just say
Yeah.
like kun suai,
Kun
suai,
suai
like that,
mas,
right? So,
yeah.
but there is a part when there is a to be like, for example, ke,
Ke,
yeah,
yes.
ani ke,
Ani ke
yeah, something
arai,
like that,
something like
right?
that.
So
Yeah.
it means like the uniqueness of that will shape our better global knowledge.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
okay.
true. Why is it? Because later on, when you find a new language that
Mhm.
has the same
Different, this
pattern,
awesome
you will
pattern.
understand easily.
Oh.
And it has the same like Chinese. So in
Chinese,
Chinese,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
Thai and Chinese pattern like
It's
kind
look
of
like
the same.
similar.
Yeah,
Yes.
when you learn probably
Arabic,
for example, German,
German,
and it's like similar to Dutch. Yeah,
Dutch.
in the
Okay.
language in the Netherlands, something
Okay.
like that. Okay. And later on you will have better adaptability. Yes, of
Okay.
course.
Sure.
Because I am familiar with the accents here
Okay.
in Thai, like English Thai, so I can understand
What?
more.
Okay.
Yeah. Compared to the first day I came
Okay.
here, and then I had
Okay, you already
difficulty.
improve your
Yeah, I had
yes.
difficulty understanding the driver. That's
Yeah.
why right now it's better adaptability.
Great.
And
Sounds
then of
great.
course we will know cultural intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
The Isan culture here is
that's
like
really
oh
true.
we have molam. Okay, this one kind of similar with dangdut koplo in Indonesia. I think so.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think it's really nice here. We have experienced many things,
Yeah.
especially that Konkan University has
Provide
provided.
some a program like a Loy Kraton or something.
Yes.
Is it good? I think so.
Yeah, the
Is we
last
can
time I
knowing
joined.
the culture here, especially Isan culture.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really true. And here is the
What
other one.
are the benefits of learning a second or third language in terms of global engagement?
Okay, maybe I will ask you first. How many languages
Oh,
do you speak?
I Indonesian, English, Thai, Isan. Okay, I And right now I learn like Spanish
Mhm.
and Chinese. Yeah.
I see.
The first thing that is it beneficial for me when I can say hi or something, and my friend impress me. Wow, you can speak Chinese. Even like only greeting is
Mhm.
they appreciate me as you are
Mhm.
not Chinese, but your
Pronunciation.
pronunciation is better than
Mhm.
another one. Okay, I think this
Yeah,
one
this
kind
is
of
the thing.
make me happy. Yeah.
This is the thing that I have observed and analyzed.
Okay.
So normally a country has maybe one or more than one languages, right?
Language. Yeah,
For
local
example, like
language.
it's nice that Indonesia has hundreds of languages that
Uh,
are really different,
yeah.
and we tend to get used to speaking in different languages. So
Uh-huh.
it has shaped
Influence.
our
Yeah.
brain to
Okay.
like memorize new words. But I
Okay.
think if a country
Uh-uh.
like people there only speak one
English
language
or
and
something like that.
sometimes it's difficult for them to learn a new
Another.
language. Yeah,
Okay.
that's why when we start learning the second or third languages, it's like to open the door so that you
Mm.
will be able to learn the next language, something like that.
Mm.
Okay, so this is the benefits, building connections, of
Yeah,
course.
sure. I
um
do agree.
uh Probably because you have been here
Yeah.
like for a long
Yeah,
time.
I have been here like 1 years
Mhm,
and 7 months. Actually, I try to communicate with them and make an
mhm.
engagement with the local language here because is it good for me? Yeah, I need communicate with my patient like
Mhm.
in the village. They can't speak English though, so I must try to speak local language like Isan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's really good as well. And we have here career development, of course, right?
yeah.
You can have a good career. You can negotiate in
Okay.
other country. You will be able to do many things
Mm-mm.
as a representative and so on, and increase our value and our qualities. Yeah.
Yeah, this one, the
Hmm.
point is very good. I think we need knowing our value and our quantities when we learn
Qualities. Yeah.
qualities when we learn language.
That's
Yes.
really true because probably like compared to the one who is not able to speak
Speak.
like international language, I
Yeah.
think we can have like maybe around how many percent of the
Yeah.
qualities that people don't have. And then cultural sensitivity, we will understand like
Oh, we
do
cannot
not
do
say that
that.
because
Yes.
it's impolite, for example.
Yeah,
So it's
something.
like we tend to be sensitive and we can have a self-control on
Mhm.
how we behave later on.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
really true. Because when we know that the consequence of doing something
Mhm.
like global mindset and globally oriented means that after we understand the culture, we will try to avoid doing it,
Mm.
avoid doing something bad and just do something good. Okay, so the last one here
How
is
do technology impacts investment in fact language learning and global communication?
okay.
I have some application to communicate like
Mhm.
Google Translate
Uh,
to make my friends understand,
yes.
and something like have like Duolingo, something,
I
or
see.
cake some application. The name is cake something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe anyone here has like learned English from
The from
yes,
Mr.
from
Alvaro,
another
you learn English from YouTube, right? YouTube and TikTok or something like that. Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
TikTok and
Is
Instagram.
it kind of the technology beneficial for
Mm-hmm.
us in the uh right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Maybe participants here have like a new
New
maybe
application,
software or
software,
application.
something.
Uh-huh.
Could you please tell
Would you mind
us
sharing with us?
what kind of
Mm-hmm.
technology or apps you use when you learn language?
Yeah.
Maybe Korean language or something. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyone?
Duolingo,
Duolingo.
from
Yes, great.
Twitch.
This is
Yeah.
familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Anyone? Okay.
Okay, so mostly
I
Duolingo,
do
I think.
agree with that one because
Mm-hmm.
I use Duolingo to practice my English skill also
Yeah,
here.
that's true. Okay, we have here
Oh,
Duolingo, right?
Zoom.
Of
Yeah,
course,
yeah,
like here, Zoom is
yeah.
also one of the technological
This one like
advancement that we can share.
okay.
But I
Podcast.
will share with you what I've been doing
Okay.
during learning
Mhm.
some languages. On YouTube, we have easy languages like
Yeah.
English, like Thai, and then Korean, Chinese, German, and so on, so that you will listen to daily phrases that they always say.
Okay.
Yeah, so that it can
Like a
build.
tips and trick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. And also here, my favorite app is Google Podcast. So
Okay.
here I will listen to something, and then once I
Yeah, some
don't know
issues
the
like
word,
that.
I will
Okay.
get that,
Search.
and
Okay.
it will build my sensitivity in terms of pronunciation. So
Oh,
when I think,
great.
because being a speaking examiner, we need to be sensitive,
Okay.
whether the sound of individual word, for example, we say like provide. Basically, people
Provide.
will sound provide,
Yeah.
but it must be sound like a sound. So we say
Okay.
provide. So
Provide.
once I
Provide.
heard that one, that we
Provide.
basically
Yes.
need to be sensitive about individual sound.
Yes.
Okay, but it doesn't matter because once we are able to achieve at least B1, and then you can decide later
Yeah.
on, oh, this is the time for me to pursue my
Mhm.
master's degree or PhD and so on. I just want to share with you that
Mhm.
you need to be confident first,
Mhm.
that you have the value and qualities,
Mhm.
and after that, you just try to learn the language later on
Mhm.
through the application or software like Duolingo,
Yeah.
YouTube, and then try to like
Practice.
test yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, I think my English is B1, and that's enough, something like that. But I will not suggest you to study abroad if the level of your English is A1,
Yeah.
because later on it's so difficult for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Because later on, like, you have many challenges, right? Like seminar, reading paper, and so on. At least if you have mastered English at the level of B1, it will reduce the
Yeah.
difficulty in studying for your master's degree or
Okay.
PhD, like that. Okay, I think that's all what I've said, and probably you will go with the
Okay.
third session, isn't
Yeah.
it?
The third
Okay.
session is a Q&A.
Oh yeah, but this one is
Yeah.
second session. And
Q&A
outing.
from the Google form, and the first one, how do I get information about the scholarship? Here we have type of scholarship like ASEAN GMS and KKU Active Recruitment. You can search in our website aid.kku.ac.th. You can find out our scholarship here. Yeah.
Okay.
And for the second one, so far, I have no idea about living in Thailand, but I'm interested to study in KKU. Wow, amazing. I do agree with you. I love so much Thailand life, especially in Khon Kaen University. So you can search in the gskku.sa.th, provide what kind you interest, what kind your faculty do you want. You can connect to our website here. And next is it the third one. What kind of platform do we use to communicate with our agent? Absolutely. Here we must like send some email first to contact our agent. Maybe you can ask your friends or your seniors who already study here and asking about the personal message. I think is it good for you when you like keep in touch with your like future agent.
Yes.
We call this one is agent is lecturers. Yeah. And next is we have the ASEAN the GMS ASEAN scholarship here. So is it open one times in on January, and will be announcement here like March. Okay, you can get now more detail in our website aadkku.ac.th.
Okay.
And this one, I have special question for you guys. In your opinion, what the most global challenging right now? At least I have like a books and some pouch here and tote bag. Could you please guys like answer this question based on your opinion? I have a lot of gifts here, guys. Raise your hand, guys. Do you want answer this question?
Mhm.
Oh, Mr. Alvaro?
Yeah, from this picture, right?
Yeah, what the most global challenging right now?
I think if I see from this picture, it's like the climate change.
Okay.
No.
No, based on your opinion,
Okay. Based on my opinion, the global challenge right now is like maybe
what happened right now? Global challenging, is it? I will give you clue talking about SDGs or something.
yes, SDG is mean like not just about the health, but about the economic, political, and anything, something like that.
Yeah, what kind the most challenging right now?
Um,
Oh, maybe another Miss. Do you want answer, Miss Miss Lira or
Why?
Miss?
We have.
War. Okay, how about Miss you? Oh, you can you open the camera and answer this one and give your opinion about this one? You Jong, you Kyo. Oh, this one Kyo from Korea, right? Isn't it?
Yes, hi.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. You will get the thought back here if you can answer. Is it special because 60 years KKU?
Okay.
Yeah, please go ahead. What kind your opinion? The most global challenging right now.
Um, in my opinion,
Can you
because
open the
this,
camera?
I'm a bit shy.
From Korea. Is it
Uh,
special girls? Okay. Uh, what's your name and could you
Wait,
please?
can you hear me? Can you
Yeah,
see
yeah,
me?
yeah.
Hi. So my name is Hyoe Jung. I'm
Uh,
from Korea. So I think the most global challenge right now is like a conflict because if
conflict.
you try to understand other culture or country, I
Mhm.
think each one has its own like reason or its own maybe rational behind anything that's happening in the world. But one of the reason there are a lot of conflicts and people try to kill each other. I think it's one of the most challenges. We don't have to kill each other. There are a lot of
Yeah.
other problems. And also I said environment because um
Right now, is it the weather very hot, like
yes,
heat?
yeah.
It's true.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
That's
Is
true.
it climate change? Isn't it? Yeah.
definitely.
Definitely, I do agree with you.
Mm,
Okay. Thank you for your answering your opinion with
you're
us.
welcome.
Okay.
And anyone's want sharing your opinion about the most global challenging right now? Apa yang hadir? Satu lagi.
Mhm.
We have Poch here.
Yeah.
Let's go. Ah, Miss Indri, are you there? So, okay, maybe we can because this one have three maybe in the Kahoot, right?
Yeah, that's
So
of
like a
course. Okay.
first
Now I
rank,
will
second
start.
rank, and third
Mhm.
rank. I think
Mhm.
so.
All right.
Okay.
So now we're going to.
Play games, guys.
Mm,
Do you familiar with the Kahoot, guys? If you can play
okay.
games with
So
us.
I will tell you first. I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mr. Sam, go ahead. Can you explain?
where is the material? Oh, here.
Yeah.
Where is it? Did I? Oh, yeah. Okay. So here we are going to play Kahoot. You need to use two devices at least. If you have two phones or what you are using your
Yeah, you
laptop
can
right now, and you can
use
use your phone to answer the question. So
Okay.
here on your laptop, for example, there are a question and then the answers with the shapes.
Yeah.
So what appear on your phone is only the shape.
This
So
shape,
later on, you
okay.
just need to click the shape to answer
Okay.
this based on what you see on the screen.
Yeah, on the
Okay.
screen in the Zoom. So you can
Okay.
use your mobile phone to
Mhm.
play with us.
So you can go to Google and then type Kahoot,
Yeah.
Kahoot, and then there is enter the pin. You
Yeah,
enter the
you
pin.
can enter the pin.
Yeah, the pin is over here.
Yeah.
Oh, we have here already.
Or you can like scan the QR code here. And click
That's
here.
true. You can
Yeah.
scan the
Make a
QR
bigger,
code
make
here.
a bigger this one. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. You can scan the QR code here or type the pin 7054904.
Yes.
Oh, let's go. I cannot wait. Wow.
I think mostly
Wow.
the names are initials.
Yeah,
Like,
they use initial
they will
name.
use
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Okay. If you get the first rank, second and third, please type your name, the real name, and then contact P5, who is send you the email to get the our gift today.
I think I know who Lomak is.
Who Lomak? Oh, handsome guy. I think Bang Ardia or Alvaro. Ardias maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
How many of you right now? 12. It means we have.
Okay, I think so. 1, 2, 3.
Mhm.
Is
Yeah.
it overall, guys? 1, 2, 3. I think okay. Because like okay, so
Oh, okay. So if you think that we can start now, and then I will click it. Okay, let's start.
let's start,
I
guys.
have like 12 questions
12
here.
question. Yes.
Yeah, this is just like fundamentals that I've already taught you
Yeah.
before.
Let's
Okay.
start. Fundamental evaluation. 3, 2, 1.
20 seconds
Yeah.
only.
The red
Oh,
bag
13,
is
sorry.
blank blank then that white bag. So the answer is yeah. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
Basically, we have the sound.
Yeah, the sounds maybe.
But I cannot like.
Okay. Over. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So 4 of you got correct answers. Why is it costlier? If there is Y, and then we just add IER. Yes, that's
okay.
true. If it's more pretty, it's supposed to be prettier.
Prettier.
If it's cheap, because it's only one syllable, we say
Yes,
cheaper.
cheaper.
That's true.
Oh, bueno, it's cheaper.
Okay. Who is the first one? Oh, Grace. Oh, all right. So now the second one.
Miss Clara got promoted 2 days ago as she has never come late to the office. She is a bang 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 woman. Why is Clara?
This is all about adjective.
What kind is the type? C1, C2, B1, B2?
Basically, it's the range is
mix.
like A1 until
A1.
B2. Oh, that's really nice. Punctual, yes.
Punctual.
If you're a
Like
punctual person, it means you're on
diligent,
time.
right?
I'm wondering who Grace is.
Who's Grace?
Okay, so here we
Oh,
have.
is it you? Mr. Diaz is a blank 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 among all students in this room. Isn't it funny, yours? The handsomest, more good looking, the most hardworking. Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, that's
Yes, and
nice
most
because
hardworking.
we have among all, not then.
Then,
If it's
yeah.
then means comparative, so we need to use superlative here. We cannot say the handsomest, but it's supposed to be the
The
most
most
handsome
handsome.
because it's more than or one syllable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Lee always blank 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 a horror movie every night. Doesn't he? Blank blank. No.
Look at the context every night.
Every night
It
it's
means
mean
routine
routine.
activity,
So
right?
the answer. Yeah,
Okay,
watches.
because there is CH, so we need to use watches.
ES,
Very
okay.
good. It means you have noticed that. Okay.
Wow, indeed. Miss Fa and I blank 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 always happy to visit new place every month. Hooray. How is it?
Hopefully all of you got the correct answer.
Is it hard, guys?
Okay.
Hard because two
Yeah,
people.
that's really true.
Yeah.
Because Miss Fa and I means we.
V. Okay. Miss Fa blank 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 the onions professionally last night. She is professional chef in there. Isn't it? You're professional chef. Yes, sure. Blank blank blank. This one talking about someone in the last night.
Yeah.
Yes, yesterday. In the past,
Oh,
cut.
here we
Yeah.
have cut because the verb to is cut. So
Still,
cut.
cut.
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mr. Hafiz, blank, 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 me when I had a conversation with Miss Fat this morning. This has jeng, jeng, jeng.
Okay,
So,
because
is it verb?
see, saw, and
And
seen,
so,
right? That's
yeah.
very nice. And then
Okay.
here we have this one.
I'm not sure whether or not Mr. Sam blank, 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 we and me tomorrow morning. He is so busy. I think so. Okay, the answer is
Okay,
we
that's
meet.
true.
Okay, tomorrow because it
tomorrow.
planned, right?
Mhm,
Like
that's
planning,
true.
yes.
So now,
Max and Maxim, blank
Max
blank.
or Maxim.
Okay, Max or Maxim, blank blank. Apple trees at the moment.
At the moment, you know that it's now. If it's
Yeah,
now, what is it?
this one like or what kind is it? It's mean choose one.
Yes, if it's or, it means only one.
One.
If I say Max and Maxim, it means are
Or
planting.
you must use like
Yeah.
maybe Max is planting.
Okay. Oh, who isn't?
Indie.
Who
I think
is
in
Indie?
this one, Ibu Indri, Miss
Yeah.
Indri, right? Isn't it? The mice is a
Okay.
plural. Plural. Blank blank unhealthy last week due to the given treatment. Is it plural?
Mhm.
Plural, right?
I don't know. So you shouldn't tell.
Oh, sorry, sorry. Oh, sorry, guys. The answer already.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's true.
because a plural.
Because it's last week, so we need to use were, right?
Were.
Yeah, instead of was. The mice were.
Miss Fa blank blank, a success businesswoman in the upcoming years. If she work harder, yeah, we need to work harder. Blank blank blank. Upcoming years is it like a future? Isn't it? Yeah, will be because we're talking about the
that's
future.
true. Very nice.
Wow. I know
There are
Mr.
more.
Bob always tells a lie because he is like, oh, this one is a
This is C1
C1.
and C2.
C2. Mendocius. Mendoza. Sorry,
Oh,
guys.
that's nice.
Sorry.
So
Sorry,
phrases,
just
it
kidding.
means someone who always tells the truth. Callous is inexperienced.
Oh,
Zealous means really well motivated. It's
okay.
not jealous, but
Yeah,
zealous.
zealous.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mendacious is someone who tells a lie. The
Mm.
last question.
Probably you should speak blank, blank, blank because I don't understand what you said. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes people
Remember
speak
about adverb that I
adverb.
have
Yeah.
already taught you to tell the way you do something.
Jing, jing, jing. Yeah, slowly.
Okay,
Because
so
what?
oh, that's nice. All of you got correct.
Who will be the winner get this prize?
Oh,
Indy,
okay.
Grace, and yo. Oh,
Okay.
you got two, huh?
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
So please type your name and
Mhm.
contact Miss Fa.
Yes,
Okay.
I will inform them that actually these questions are designed in the range of A1 until B1. So if
Wow.
you can get at least like 10, it means
It's
you are
been
in B1 level.
B1 level.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's right.
great.
Okay.
Nice.
So what are we
So,
going to do next?
so is it finished for today for this
Mhm.
episode? Wow, such as honor to be MC today. And how is it, Mr. Sam, when you share your knowledge here?
Actually, I'm so happy because
Mhm.
one of my dreams is just to share what I've learned.
Yeah.
So I think this is really good.
Maybe shall we have another episode with you or another friends such as from the Korea, from Myanmar, from Cambodia.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe from Mr. Alvaro or Miss Lira.
Yes,
Is it
of
possible,
course.
FIFA?
I
Yeah,
think it's
sure.
possible
Okay.
because there will be a lot of knowledge
Okay, guys,
that
please
they will
open
share.
your camera. We take a picture together.
Okay.
Is it the important things because we will post in our AAD Facebook and sharing this our activity to show up. Can have a lot of international student here. So guys, can you open your camera, guys? Yeah. FIFA will be a screenshot or not? Okay. Okay. Stop sharing. Full.
I
Stop
think.
sharing. Okay. I think you should stop sharing because I'm
Oh, I
yeah,
should.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, wait.
Okay. Okay. Oh, we have Nong Yang. Nong Yang is from KKBS. She is a bachelor degree.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
Sadiqa from Thailand. Yes, it's our friends. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Wow.
I don't need to actually.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, and smile, guys. One more. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Korean. 하나, 둘, 셋. Chinese. Again, Chinese.
Uh,
Another pause, maybe. KKU. Oh, KKU have signed like this 60 years. KKU.
Oh, is
60
it?
years.
How?
Yeah, this. Your thumb and then your punch like this. This one and this one, guys. Okay. This one is signed is 6 years of KKU. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, thank
All
you
right,
for your
thank
attend
you.
today. I'm so happy when you sharing your knowledge today, Mr.
Thank you.
Sam. And maybe next time we provide another episode. So thank you guys for your attend this kind of good sharing knowledge today. My name is Bedu Hafiz and our speaker.
Syamsun Jaya.
So see you next episode, guys.
See you, everyone. Have a nice day.
Have a good day. Have a great day, everybody. Yeah.